You know, if we, you might not have us an extremely loud volume here, but because the players, you know, we're going to keep it simple so they can hear the game. But ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to these two guys going into map one. av3k from Poland, Cypher from Belarus, both representing Serious Gaming, and we are off. And already, you know, we've got some action, and it looks like av3k is, you know, the clear favorite of the, well, almost the clear favorite of that situation. Didn't land any rockets there, Joe.
Yeah, that was quite interesting, actually. Cypher really didn't have much to work with. They had a grenade launcher and somehow came out of that situation after spamming a little bit with all that mega health pretty much intact. So, you know, nice little start from him. At the moment, you can see that av3k does have that LG after going up for the other yellow, and that red's just been collected as well. So armor will be in favor of av3k, but Cypher, of course, with that last mega health pickup, will have just a bit more health.
Yeah, and the megas to play for here. av3k probably not got a good chance of at least holding on to it, and Cypher comes in, but av3k, what a move. I mean, he had no rockets, and rocket is the best weapon you could maybe use there, and he had to do it with the LG. I think he just got the mega and then managed to pick up the kill, but, you know, Cypher hit about, I'd say, 2 to 3 good rockets, so great play from av3k, and that's what I say. He's aggressive on the items, av3k. You're going to see him make these aggressive moves. Sometimes they look risky, but he is, you know, very, very, you know, they are well thought out, so good play from him. Cypher, on the other hand, you know, he does have himself 100 armor. He's going to miss out here on at least one of these items.
Nice rockets there. And actually, Cypher got himself out of that situation, didn't want to stay around knowing that av3k would probably challenge for him. And that red armor actually up on his platform at the minute, but av3k hasn't dropped down for it. He's going to try and set somewhat of a trap here for Cypher, and Cypher will fall for it. And now he's going to try and cut him off, which he manages, and it'll be 2-0 to av3k. Yeah, Spawn came in pretty close to av3k there, but again, not quite able to get over to it. That red armor finally collected, though, by the pole. 8 minutes to go.
And Cypher, interestingly enough, Cypher has yet to use the lightning gun. He's got 0% accuracy with the lightning gun. He's yet to fire it. And I think Cypher hasn't really been able to pick the fights. Finally, he uses the lightning gun from the lower range, and that's a great push from Cypher. av3k was pushed down to the bottom. Cypher tries to capitalize, not able to do so. But what is important here is that av3k is finally going to lose control. Wow, great play from Cypher. You know, red armor was available there for a long time, and Cypher decided not to go for the red armor. He went for the kills, and he's still doing it, and now he collects the red. You know, that's such a brilliant move from Cypher.
Right now, needs more ammo for that rocket launcher. Mega health up in just a couple of seconds. Cypher will get it completely free there, won't be challenged whatsoever. But that rocket launcher definitely needs some more ammo, which he probably will pick up here around that central area. He knows roughly where av3k is after that last rocket came in. He's going to try and pin him down onto this red armor area, spamming those rockets in. Red armor is there and collected.
No rockets
and there's
on
the Cypher's rockets gone again, indeed.
Yeah, I mean, he only started that fight with 6 rockets, and he didn't connect with any. So he's given away the red armor, and this could really hurt him here because they both want to try and get that mega health. They both have time. You can see Cypher, I think he's a little bit too scared to go for the mega. I think he feels if he does that av3k will take him, and av3k does take the mega, and Cypher is going to have to play a more defensive game now. He's lost control of the map. You know, av3k is completely stacked. If we switch over to av3k, you can see he's 180, 190, so he is looking for the next kill here, av3k.
Yep, and he's got that middle area as well, so he's really in the best position to take this one. Cypher comes in close range, and both players hitting decent rockets. And again, av3k will have to back away from this one. Red armor up in roughly 5 seconds, and there's a great rocket from Cypher. And he'll bring this fight a little bit more even, but yeah, Cypher actually, from those direct rockets earlier, is really, really struggling. And certainly on the back foot, he'll want to stay completely out of av3k's way. And there's another great rocket from Cypher as he tries to make up some crazy routes around the map to avoid av3k, try and keep him away from him.
Yeah, and Cypher is going to have to time the rockets out, and he misjudges his timing, gets hit by 2 rockets, and here comes av3k, and av3k, great play. Once again, someone boycotting the red armor pickup, going for the kills when they know they can get them. And this is how good these two are. They are, you know, we're almost halfway in the first game, and, you know, just a few more seconds until we hit the 5-minute mark, but they are so close. And that was a great and very important rocket from Cypher because it just won him the red armor, and he's got av3k, you know, reasonably stacked. av3k's not so strong at the moment.
And Cypher will make his way out of that red armor area completely unhurt, so that's a bit of a bonus for him. Rockets being thrown down by Cypher, but again, av3k just dancing around them. Red armor will be the next item in play.
Yeah,
About to hit the halfway mark as well.
Yeah, and Cypher's actually won control of the map back. And Avek, this is a bad move from Avek, but he hits good rockets. Cypher doesn't capitalize. There it is. It is the shotgun kill. And that was just, you know, a risky move. And now Avek goes in for the Mega. He's even going aggressive with the shotgun. Cypher's backing away, and somehow he doesn't shut him down. And Avek gets the kill with a shotgun. And that was a very, very surprising kill there. That really shouldn't have happened, but Cypher is going to tie us back up to a 4-4. And, you know, we can't separate these guys. They travel to every tournament together. They represent the same team, and right now they want to share the same score.
Oh,
nice rocket.
Absolutely, but brilliant rocket there from Cypher. Avek trying to be a little bit cheeky and rocket jump in. But again, Avek going so aggressive here on the power-ups, but Cypher's rocket will connect before Avek's got a chance to get in there. And that's a superb move as well through middle to get himself back up in time to cut Avek off as he tries to hit that upper yellow armor. And his LG was perfect without
Absolutely
taking any
perfect,
damage.
Oh, Avek hits an air rocket from himself. Cypher got himself one a little earlier, but Avek says, I can do that too. And he's going to bring us to a 2-point game. But what is worthy to note so far is that you can see that Avek is throwing away the frags at the power-ups. He's jumping in for the Mega, jumping in for the red armor. And Cypher's predicting this. He doesn't wait on the items. He waits for Avek to engage and then tries to get an advantage. So Avek is going to get himself that red armor. Cypher did pick up the Mega, so these guys are going to be very even right now, and Cypher's trying to lay a trap, and he does work, and here comes a good rocket, and it is a fight that Cypher should take, and Cypher gets away with 85 health, no armor, and Avek gets away with 26 health and 44, so Cypher does have hold on the map, and this could be a little bit dangerous here for Avek unless he gets himself some health.
3 minutes to go. Good LG from Avek, but the rocket from Cypher equally as strong. The question is who's going to get themselves in on these next power-ups. Only one rocket here for Avek. That could be interesting for him as the rockets come in from above. He manages to avoid most of them, but not that one. Down to 66 health. Red armor stolen away, but he should be trapped in now by Cypher, who's spamming up from the rocket platform. So obviously pretty much unlimited rockets for him in that position. No LG left, just that one rocket for Avek. Will he get away? He will. He's still 2 frags behind, 2 minutes 40 on the clock. And you know what? Some games of dm13 you see are so slow and calculated and sometimes boring even, I go as far as to say. This one is just action-packed. Yeah,
well, it's just how well they're playing. And just to mention now that Cypher only just got himself up to 100 armor. And he's actually, the odd thing about Cypher, what actually happened was he had armor and Avek didn't. But he didn't use it. He didn't use the armor to get center map and control red and Mega. And he actually put himself at top yellow, which got him trapped. And Avek stole away the weapons without really fighting. So great play from Avek. He's won the map back, and he's got 2 minutes to get 2 frags. And he's in pole position to do so. You know, Avek, Cypher, if he gets caught once, you know, Avek will make the frag, and Cypher can't let that happen. And here we go. Avek will make a move soon. He knows that Mega's going to spawn. He's going to pick it up, maybe a fake rocket jump. And here we go. Is he going to go aggressive?
Yeah, nice little move. And Avek's heard Cypher there above him. He heard the rocket jump out as well. And both players here engaging around that central area. It's a dangerous rocket. They're going to go for the LG fight. Cypher backs away, probably for that 50 there, just around the corner. But still, it's Avek that has to do the chasing. He's 2 frags behind. Red armor is indeed on its platform.
Yeah. Avek thinks he's got Cypher lower than he is. Cypher actually has 92 health, and Avek is trying to deny health. So Avek doesn't know that Cypher is actually really healthy here. But, you know, Avek does take the Mega, and he will probably rush sometime soon because Avek needs to make a frag to get back into this. You know, it's not so much about getting 2, it's about getting the first one because the second one is normally easier when you strip your opponent of all weapons. So here we go. Last minute, Avek looking for an attack.
First map here of the grand final, and it's going to be the chase here for Avek. The rockets are quite decent, but Cypher's got away. He's out of rockets, and Avek's in trouble, and Cypher will make it 8. Yep. And surely that will be enough here to secure this first map. It's not the healthiest at the moment, but that Mega health is on its platform. Here comes an aggressive Avek. Cypher will back away from it. And the rocket's raining down. 30 seconds remaining. Avek knows that it's all or nothing at this point, and he's still got to get lucky even with that coming in towards the spawn points. That rocket will slow Avek down. 20 seconds remaining. Here comes the rockets from Cypher again, and surely there's another frag in it, and he won't be. but it's all right. Cypher won't mind, and the shotgun finisher left him with only 3 HP, but he's made himself now 4 frags clear as we enter the last 10 seconds. And Avek, of course, all he needs to do is just keep chasing if he's got any chance in this. But obviously, Cypher just delaying out his spawns. And the first map here on dm13 will go 9-5 in the favor of Cypher.